Hello everyone, I am Scott Aubrey. I'm the owner of Aubrey Law. We are an estate planning law firm located in Needham, Massachusetts, and I'm very happy to be with you today. And today I'm going to talk about the number one mistake people make regarding estate planning. But before we get started, if you have any questions about what I talk about today, or any questions about estate planning in general, you can go to estateplanmeeting.com and schedule a time to talk with me for free, either in person or on the phone. Again, that's estateplanmeeting.com. You can go to that website, choose a time that works best for you, and I'll be more than happy to talk with you regarding estate planning, either in person or on the phone, and that's completely free. So today's topic is the number one mistake people make regarding estate planning, and I think the answer to this question is pretty easy, is that they don't create their own estate plan. A lot of times people do know that they need to get their estate planning in order. However, they procrastinate. They think they'll do it later. But as we know, sometimes that doesn't always happen. Is that something happens prior to you getting your estate plan done, and then what happens is that you default to the laws that the state has created for you, and those are called intestate laws. And what happens is that the state decides who gets what, the state decides who gets to settle your estate, and also it names people for you to do that. So it's either so that the court gets to decide who settles your estate. If you have minor children, the court will decide who will take care of your children if you're unable to do so if you die. So those important decisions are left for the court to decide if you don't do anything. Also, another aspect is that estate planning is not just about what happens when you die. It also deals with what happens during your life if you become incapacitated. So if you don't have an estate plan, then you don't name a healthcare agent to make important medical decisions on your behalf if something were to happen to you. Also, if you don't have an estate plan, you don't name an agent to make important financial decisions on your behalf as you're unable to do so. And so if something were to happen to you and you're incapacitated, the court would need to step in and choose the person who makes these decisions for you. They may be the same person that you would choose, but they may not be. So really what is happening is that you're taking the power out of your hands and giving it to someone else to make these decisions for you. And I think it's important that you get your estate plan done so you can make these important decisions as opposed to the court making them for you. The other mistake that people make regarding estate plan is that they actually don't make the first mistake. So they actually have created their own an estate plan for themselves, but they don't do anything with it after they set it and forget it. So basically what happens is they create their estate plan, they put it in the drawer, and they forget about it. Why is this a mistake? Well, your estate plan is a living document in that it needs to be updated over time. During your life, things change. You may inherit property. You may have another child. You may get divorced, and all these certain life events require you to at least review your estate plan. So you want to make sure that on every couple of years that you're reviewing your estate plan to make sure that it's still in line with what you want to happen after you die, to make sure that the fiduciaries that you have chosen to carry out your estate plan are still the people that you want to do that. Also, too, you want to make sure that you, on a regular basis, you review your beneficiary designation. So you want to make sure that the beneficiaries of your retirement accounts, your insurance policies, are still always up to date to make sure that they include everybody that you want them to. A lot of times what happens is that some people will create an insurance policy. They'll name their two children at the time as the beneficiaries. However, down the road, they have another child. They forget to add that child as a beneficiary to that insurance policy. So when they die, their first two children will receive half that policy as opposed to being split up equally among all three children. So those are some important things to consider. So basically, just to recap, the number one mistake is doing nothing and defaulting to the plan the state has for you. And then the second mistake is you do have an estate plan. However, you have not looked at it in a long time, and you're not sure if it's really up to date and will do what you want it to do when the time comes for it to become put in place. So that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to hear more from me, you can subscribe to my channel. I try to update this on a daily basis. If you have a question or comment, please leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. If there's a topic that you want me to discuss, you can put it in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to do that as well. If you know someone that could benefit from seeing my video, please share this with them. And again, if you want to talk with me about estate planning, about creating your estate plan, or reviewing an existing estate plan, you can go to estateplanmeeting.com and schedule a time to talk with me for free, either in person or on the phone. Again, estateplanmeeting.com. I am Scott Aubrey, owner of Aubrey Law, and I will talk to you soon.